I'm going through with a medical condition called MMA. It's a surgery done for sleep apnea. And I have an infection in my lower jaw that is a constant pain. Even though I look normal in the video, it hurts just to speak to you. And tomorrow I have my reconstructive surgery where they're going to take out all the infection, and God willingly, I make it through the surgery and everything goes well, that the infection is gone and my misalignment to my jaw is completely aligned, because the last surgeon left the screw loose on each side. And his comment was, "What's the worst that can happen? You have to have surgery again?" I wish he would lose his license, because I believe he did this intentionally to charge the insurance double for the surgery, knowing I wasn't going to heal correctly. So what happened so that I had to create a fundraiser? Well, I had a major surgery 11 months ago, and even though I look normal at the moment on the exterior, the interior of my jaw, I have an infection that goes from here to here, and I have a misalignment because the surgeon left the screw loose on each side. After 5 months of going back and forth with the surgeon, I finally went for a second opinion. When I went for my second opinion, within 20 minutes I had my response that I had an infection. I've been on medical leave since July 2025. And my financial situation drastically changed in May of 2026, because I went from receiving 100% medical pay rate to receiving 80, and my company took back 4 months that I was overpaid. So in the last week of May, I created my fundraiser. My company decided that they overpaid me for 5 months and took it all back. So going into June, I had no money to cover my bills, let alone basic necessities like food and water. I never imagined being in a position that I would have to resort to asking strangers for assistance before I wind up being homeless, because I have a medical condition that does not allow me to work, because I am in constant pain even as I speak making this video. It's very bothersome because from here down, everything is infected and hurting. Threw myself at the mercy of everyone I've ever known and asked for help. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, because I needed to ask total strangers and people that I knew for help to cover my basic bills and my food. The impact that the fundraiser had on me is that within a week of running my fundraiser and posting it every day on social media, I was able to cover all my bills by June 1st. It felt absolutely amazing. And I'm still fighting the battle, because my reconstructive surgery takes place tomorrow, June 25th. And I need to make it through another month. I'm making it month to month, because what I received was enough to cover the month of May going into June. It became a medical emergency because I could not financially cover myself, and I would be homeless. The lights would be cut off. I didn't even have enough funds for food. Basic necessities. It completely made me feel unable to provide for myself. I've never in 30 years asked anyone for help. And all of a sudden, I'm left with absolutely nowhere to turn and nowhere to go to. What happened next completely surprised me because my company took 5 months of overpay out in the month of May and left me completely penniless to pay my bills. So I had to resort to creating a fundraiser. My daughter suggested it, and I took up her suggestion. And Lord behold, total strangers and friends came through with flying colors by the grace of God to be able to meet all my financial needs. On June 1st, I paid all my bills. What advice I would give to others planning a fundraiser, whether it's for themselves or a cause? I would say don't be afraid. There's people out there that are willing to support and help you. Take the steps forward. It's the hardest one. You just have to know that if you take that step, what comes behind it, it's a support group that you just know that it's there and it reassures you. What I would tell others or anyone looking to make a fundraiser, whether it's for a specific cause, for animals, or for personal reasons, for an emergency, for medical needs, I would tell them, don't be afraid. People will come out of everywhere. Even with the smallest donation, it adds up to a great fundraiser. People often are willing to support more than what you think they will. Taking that first step and not being afraid is the hardest part of it. Once you take that step, the rest of it is going to come back to you. Remember, you have to stay positive and know that the blessings will pour in because you created a fundraiser for a cause that's dear to your heart. I am walking and living proof that if you take that first step, everything else will fall into place. I was at my lowest and hardest, and people came through in a way that I cannot even describe. And it helped me pay off my debts so that I can see another month. And hopefully I will receive more so that I can not worry about my bills, because it's going to take a year to recover from the surgery that I'm having done again for the second time tomorrow. My state of mind changed creating this fundraiser because it made me and reassured me that there's still loving, kind people that will support and help those that are in the dire need of help. At my lowest, everybody came through for me. There were still good people in this world that actually care and take their time to help others. I had no choice but to ask for support. And I was very blessed to have been able to do so. The support I received was greatly used to pay all my bills for the month of June. And luckily I was able to make it through another month. I have a little bit left of the money from my fundraiser that I've received, and it'll help me cover a little bit of July's bills. It felt absolutely amazing to receive the support that I did from those that I know and those that were anonymous. I cannot begin to appreciate or say how much gratitude I have for them coming through for me at my lowest and neediest moment in my life. I've never asked anyone in 30 years for help, so I cannot express how much gratitude I have for those that helped me. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to see my video, and I wish you a positive and great day.